No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
For those who
more ironic is that I went into the records in the Library of Congress for the fire department to find out what was the cause of the fire. Inconclusive. Of course it is when it's young. You know what's the craziest thing I've seen my people do? Is that we go and ask the same people that accosted and oppressed us to investigate themselves to see if they did something wrong. That has got to be the most ignorantest thing, my people. We have been rocked to sleep on our walk to the slaughterhouse.
That's right. That's the truth.
White power structure has trained the African to protect white supremacy.
Absolutely.
We put up a better fight for our oppressor than our oppressor does for his own self. I think about our children. I was talking to Raheem Shabazz. He was a guest on our radio show. And we was talking about the school to prison pipeline, the elementary genocide. Because this teaching of self-hate goes all the way back to the school system. You call it 12 years of school, I call it 12 years of slave.
That's right.
Because it's outcome-based education. We are trained in the school system to make other people's businesses successful. They don't teach us entrepreneurship. I knew nothing about owning my own business. Google became my educator because I wanted to know what's the difference between a 501c3 and an LLC, but they didn't teach me that in school. I did not know that my 501c3, like the church, would prevent me from saying certain things openly because I could lose my 501c3 and all my property seized. And I have to pay that back tax. And I did not want to be silenced. So I went for the limited liability. I didn't know. Let's talk about how we get there. Not just where we need to get to. That's what's missing. And the problem is that I have not been taught any self-love.
That's right.
I don't know what a father is. What was my example? I don't know what a black man is. Who was my example? The best example of a black man was shot in the head. Oh, that's something to aspire for, huh? I had no idea that the streets that I ran through and was helping destroy was the Black Wall Street of Richmond, Virginia. This is a historical place. Jackson Ward was a Black Wall Street.
That's right.
I had no idea. Until I got the knowledge of myself, and then I was given an assignment to research my history. Because his story is jacked up.
It sure is.
And let me show you the school to prison pipeline real quick. I don't know, how much time do I have, man?
Take your time.
Okay, thank you. When I was in school, I learned about Johnson, Nixon, Carter, Reagan.
Jefferson,
I learned about
Washington.
Bush. I learned about what's the one that got caught smoking the weed? Clinton. And then George Bush Jr. I learned about their presidents. I learned about William of Orange. I learned about Queen Elizabeth. I learned about Caesar. I learned about George Washington. I learned about Abraham Lincoln. And they had me loving Abraham Lincoln because he freed the slaves. Only to find out the knowledge of self. He said, if I could preserve the Union without freeing any slaves, I would do it. He did not free the slaves because of a moral conviction or some good heart. He did it because the Union was in trouble. Well, Harper's Ferry, did you know, what's his name,
John Brown.
John Brown, when he went and did that massacre at Harper's Ferry, right? They asked Abraham Lincoln about him. Abraham Lincoln denied him. But he was trying to free the slaves.
Right.
What you deny your brother for if you really standing on him? Fraudulent. Fugazi. Don't let them fool you. The Emancipation Proclamation Order of 1865 is a ruse. Slavery was ratified February the 7th of 2013. The last state to ratify and end slavery was Mississippi. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. That's a fact. I'm the founder of this movement is because I'm hurting. Because I'm afraid for my children. Because I will kill to protect them. But I don't want to die. But I love my children. I love my queen enough to do it. Because I'm sick of the armchair revolutionaries over the years. I'm sick of them. Reverend Messy Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpless, they sold us out for personal gratuity, perks. Where are they when we start talking about Chicago? What are they when we talk about black on black crime? Do you know that the black man is the most hunted man on this planet? Not only is the white man hunting us, but the black man is hunting us too. I don't know if I could be any more psychologically warped with that fact in my psyche that I gotta watch my known enemy and my unknown enemy too. A person can shake my hand and stab me with the other. That's scary. Worst devil is the devil that look like me. He can get closer. I wish the white man was my problem. If we were playing a game of chess and I was playing white, which would move first, that means I'm on the offensive. The black would be the second to move in response to the white moving first. That would be the defensive. I am not upset with his moves because his job is to capitalize on my mistakes. It is my fault that we are in this position. When we collectively take ownership and accountability to our situation, we can make changes. But as long as we are pointing the fingers at someone else for capitalizing on our own naivety, ignorance, and plumb Uneducation, I'm going to just say uneducation. It's not their fault. They didn't hide the truth. You can't hide the truth. The truth is ever present. And they know they can't hide the truth. But if I could change the way you see it, if I could change the way you see it, it don't matter what you run across. So what needs to be changed is like with my brother Peter. Peter, I love you, bro. I do. You just don't understand. Even in the position that I hold and what I'm doing.
Graphic music.